Hello everyone, I am Dr. Radha Mohan Gupta. I am Adjunct Professor at IMT Ghaziabad. As you know, IMT Ghaziabad is among the premier B school in the country. It has legacy of 44 years of developing business leaders and innovators. It also has legacy and it's renowned for its global curriculum, academic excellence, and also the connect which it has with the industry. It's unparalleled. Friends, we are today here for a special podcast for a defining aspect of a MBA journey, which is placements. And it's not about numbers and companies. It's about the hard work which goes behind it and how we have been achieving it over the years and how do we plan to do in the future. So today we have students with me, and let's listen from horse's mouth. How do they feel about this? They are the student of second year into IMT Ghaziabad. So let's start with Sanjeev. I think we will introduce ourselves one by one. Let's start from Sanjeev.
Hello everyone, my name is Sanjeev Golla. I am currently pursuing my International Business and Marketing from the Dual Country program. I am placed in Amazon.
Yes, Shrikar.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Hello everyone, my name is Shrikar Naredla. I am second year pursuing marketing here. I have a work ex previously into consulting, and here I did my summers with Adobe in a strategy role, and I have converted a PPO, a pre-placement offer.
Great. Sakshi.
Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi Pandey. Here I am a PGDM marketing student and I got a pre-placement offer from Microsoft.
Thank you. Tanvi.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanvi Kapoor. Like Sanjeev, I am also a student of Dual Country program and I am currently pursuing International Business and Marketing. I am currently placed in Deloitte.
Yes, Rajat.
Hi, my name is Rajat Talwar and I am currently pursuing my PGDM BFS from here. In my summer internship, I interned with Bank of New York and luckily I was able to get a PPO from there as well.
Oh, great. Great to hear from all of you. You have got fantastic placements already, right? Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So let me ask you one thing, right? And let me start with Sakshi, right? Sakshi, which kind of support, guidance, and the training which IMT Ghaziabad provides you for making it happen?
Alright, so about the placements, there is an extensive training program that IMT runs here in collaboration with a third party. So it includes actually a lot of sessions, starting from different training sessions on how are you going to give your interviews, how you're going to prepare for your GDs, guesstimates, situational analysis, and all that, and post actually explaining us how you're going to do it. We also get to do it practically. There are multiple mock sessions, mock GD sessions, mock interview sessions, and those interviews used to be very specific. I have also attended multiple mock sessions with the training programmers. So they were very, I'll give you an example. Let's say there's an individual who comes from pharma background. So
Right.
they'll be explained what sort of questions can be asked from you in an interview, how you can prepare for your interview.
Okay.
If someone is coming from an engineering background, what sort of questions you can expect in an interview. So those mocks used to be very specific, very detailed, so that we can understand and prepare better for the results.
Fantastic. But can you share an example where you got frustrated with the kind of questions being asked to you in those mock interviews?
Sure, sir. I have one from my personal experience.
Yeah.
So, my academic records were really good till my UG. But here, I mean, not drastically, but some difference was there. So, the interviewer asked me, and I really fumbled while answering. I thought I'm really prepared, but then they asked me that question, like, what happened? Why did your GPA went down?
Right.
When you come to an MBA college, you get to do a lot of things. It's not only academic stuff. You
Right.
become part of multiple clubs and committees, and you try to adapt to the culture which you're getting here.
Yeah.
So that was one frustrating question. But after asking that, and after I actually told him that I faced this problem while answering this question, he also helped me to prepare better for the question.
Good. So the frustration came out in the mock interviews rather in the real interviews,
Yeah.
right? Great. One of the things, because I come from the industry background, right? and I have gone for multiple recruitment, etc. One thing which generally the industry keeps in mind, are students industry ready, right? You might be ready into the education wise, etc., but there is much more required in the industry. So how IMT Ghaziabad in your ways, and then you have noticed how they ensure that they are connected to industry, and they are giving you in curriculum that knowledge which industry requires. Tanvi, would you like to take it up?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. So, as Sakshi put it in a very beautiful manner, that IMT is not just focusing on academia; it's a holistic development that student goes into. So, within this 2-year journey, it's not just academics that equip us students with industry knowledge. It's all the extra workshops, all the clubs and committee works. Being a part of alumni relationship committee, I usually engage with alumni, and it's very good to know that how these clubs and committee bridge the gaps between student and industry. College and industry. So all of these extracurricular really help us to gain all the industry knowledge that we have. Also, one more thing, that IMT gives Coursera course packs. So that is also one thing additional that students really grab onto. We go under multiple certifications that goes onto our CV. So that gives us a CV pointer as well.
Another thing is, which I would like to add on here, is myself, right? The IMT recruiting the people from industry as professors. You bring out the real experience into the classroom. So that's another one thing which happens, and IMT places a lot of focus over there. Now, having said that, now we have different kind of programs like BFS, DCP, PGDM, etc. How IMT ensures that we have a placement process, a focused one for each of these programs? So I would like, maybe Rajat, you can take it up.
Yes, sir. So when it comes to PGDM BFS, it stands for Banking and Financial Services. It is a more specified, a more niche program in finance, you would say. So basically, our program is essentially designed in a way that it inculcates the industry needs into the individual as well. So our program is designed as a tie-up with the Vlerick Business School in Belgium. So almost half or 1/3 of our course is governed by what they teach there as well. So essentially, you're not only being ready for what the Indian industry needs, but also on a global perspective. And secondly, we have in BFS, what we are seeing a trend is that it is moving towards more of AI. There are more inculcations of AI in your regular work as well, and I think the curriculum definitely has included that in it as well. We've had a lot of courses where we learn about Python, we learn about SQL. Now you may ask, why does a finance student need to learn about these languages? But right now, if you see, the industry is actually evolving to that level that we need to know about these. They're actually called basic skills at this point. Yeah. Because if you see prediction models, if you see financial modeling, it's not nothing. A lot of Excel is still used, but then all of these programs are definitely going to govern these in the future. So I think, adding on to what Sakshi already said, that we also have these guest lectures, we also have the mock GDs and mock PIs and everything. So this is something that is different from maybe not this does not happen in marketing. So this is something that is specialized for BFS as well.
So you are saying there are specific actions, specific programs, and the study material for the different kind of niche programs. Great. Tanvi, would you like to add on something?
Sure. So I'm pursuing international business and marketing from dual country program. So what our course is subjected to is that 1 year we study in Dubai and 1 year we complete our MBA in Ghaziabad. So we are actually a part of IMT Dubai as well, which is another sister branch of IMT in a whole. And so our whole course is revolving around how students are getting the whole cultural outlook in a whole bundle. So, okay, as I mentioned that being a dual country program student, we are subjected to complete our internships in Dubai. So we adding on to international exposure from international faculty, we also have international industry exposure, which really helps industry like Big Four and MBBs, because most of the companies, they look for students who have cross-functional fit, like the industry word is. So I think this gives a whole, being a DCP student, this gives us an edge over all the students that we have here.
Okay, great to know about it. Now, as we are seeing, like you are from DCP, BFS, and and this world is becoming global. Even the job opportunities are becoming global, isn't it? Now, how IMT Ghaziabad is preparing you for global careers, right? What are the steps which are taken over here? And then, do you feel you are ready for those global careers, Sanjeev?
Yes, sir. It's a very good question, and yes, we are ready for. I mean, I would say that the college is definitely preparing us for such opportunities and for such kind of outcomes that we might end up in, and the best part of that is what I can say personally is that we get to interact with a lot of international faculty coming from premier institutions from world over, and the insights and the industry requirements or that they tell us, and what the companies that are present in those nations require, we get a holistic view, and it is not just a national approach. We get that international exposure through them, and the leadership talks that the placement committee organizes. Many of the alumni that come, or the people who talk in those talks that come, they have a wealth of experience, and they are probably one of the big people in a lot of MNCs. Right. So they have seen that culture, they have seen the nature of the job requirements, and they come and they give us first-hand information of that. That exposure that you get through them is unparalleled, and it cannot be given through. I feel that the alumni that IMT boasts about, I think that is the best part of that. And we also have the International Relations Committee, which sends people abroad.
IRC,
We have those student exchange programs where we again, we have an opportunity to learn the culture of those universities, learn the culture of those nations. And as Tanvi said, the dual country program of IMT Ghaziabad, I am also a part of it, and it's a wonderful program. I spent a brilliant time in Dubai, and I cherish each and every second of that experience, and staying in that place and doing an internship there helped us understand that what those nations are currently looking for. And we see that even in the topmost positions of almost all the companies there, it is us Indians who are there and ruling it. So it also tells us that the institutions that are there in India, and IMT specifically, prepares their students for those jobs.
Great. So, Sanjeev, I have been personally at the Dubai campus.
Yes, sir.
And as you are saying, you cherish every minute. I cherished over there every second, rather.
Yes.
Right? It's a fantastic campus over there. And I have gone through the curriculum, etc., and the profile of the students over there. So, that's a great point you are saying. One of the things which is coming out of you is the multi-pronged strategy to develop the students over here. Right?
Yes.
It's the curriculum. It is the MNC faculties coming in over here, right? It's a exposure and the faculties coming from outside, and the multiple committees which are working together to give you that exposure.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Fantastic. I think that's how I see IMT Ghaziabad is differentiating itself from others.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. Great. Now, having said this one, I hear from all of you, there are multiple success stories, right? We are doing, IMT Ghaziabad is doing so much on this aspect of placement, isn't it? Now, you must be knowing your seniors, your colleagues, etc. Can you give some examples of success stories, right? And I would start with my friend Shrikar, right? That if he can take up and then say What are the some success stories, Shrikant?
Definitely, sir. Definitely. Thank you for this. I would say rather than getting a bit into like personal success stories, I would rather look it up at an institute level first, and maybe then come down to the in-person level,
I
if
kiss
that's
with
okay.
you. Do whatever you feel
Thank
like.
you, thank you,
Right.
thank you. Sir, I would say that institute with a 45-year-old legacy, like every year, however the market is,
Yeah.
across companies come from across 16 different sectors. More than 200 companies or close to 200 companies come every year, recruit students from here, and people get their dream offers and they get placed into best places and are doing really great. So that itself is what I would say at an institute level, a great success story.
Sure.
Like if we look in this very particular year, like IMT is always considered to be a mecca of marketing, and IMT is always highlighted for marketing. But we could see that IMT is equally prioritizing the other branches, be it BFS or finance, operations, HR. Like let's say we had companies like BlackRock, MUFG, etc., which go to very premier institutes. They come here, they offer dream roles, and they take in a good number of students. Similarly, like now coming to the personal level, I would like to like quote myself itself. Giving my own example is that I got into Adobe into a strategy role. So though previously I was into consulting, the gravity of the task which was assigned to me was not what we say something which I ever had or experienced, but I was able to pull off that is all again because of the guidance what I got from faculty, be it in classroom during my first year program or even in between during the internship. So one thing I would say is that we had a tremendous program called the Alumni Mentorship Program, which is offered by Alumni Committee. So I was assigned to one of the alums who mentored me. He is a director at PwC. So he told me, like while I was going for my internship, he told, Shrikar, remember one thing, even your manager, whomever you would be reporting to, he also has his level of personal targets. So try to make his job easy. Your life would be easy from here on. So that kind of advice, I don't think like that just comes out of classroom learning.
He gave you the mantra out of his entire experience.
Yes,
by the way.
yes.
Yeah.
And that kind of made my life easy to convert a PPO from a giant like Adobe into a strategy role.
Good.
Similarly, like I look this at a lot of students even on campus. Like we undertake short-term projects.
Right.
A lot of students. So I personally did close to 5 to 6 different short-term projects with boutique startups or like many other like small companies in and around Delhi, NCR or Pan India.
Right.
So students while doing that gain a lot of exposure one way, and this again kind of helps them to perform well. So I like students are doing really great in terms of like success from a placement point of view. I feel that we are achieving it every year, and things are great here.
Good. Sakshi.
Oh, yes, sir. As Tanvi already mentioned, that we are living in an era where companies, organizations are looking for people who can work in a cross-functional environment,
Right.
or who are actually equipped with all possible skills that they are supposed to get.
Yeah.
So here in IMT, we are being prepared like that. I'll give an example of one of my friend. Amazon came to our campus for SIPs, and
Oh,
they
great.
came here for a strategy role, for core strategy role. And the friend I'm talking about is a marketing person. She's here enrolled for a marketing course. But still, she got into that strategy role, and she did so well that they also offered PPO.
Fantastic.
Giants like Amazon are doing it to us. Yes. So here we are being prepared in a way. It's not, if you're in a marketing course, it's not like you're only equipped to do the marketing jobs. You're also prepared. If you are given a situation, you can also do some strategy jobs as well. You can also do well with numbers as well. We are being prepared like that. One more example, I'll quote myself. I have a background in development. I worked with an MNC for more than 2 years. So there I was working in a back end. I was not a people person. I was just like doing my job behind my bench. But here, after coming to IMT, getting enrolled into a marketing course, I learned a lot of things which helped me to get a SIP in Microsoft. And there it was a completely people
Microsoft,
job.
you said.
Yes, Microsoft.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
and as a result, I also received a PPO from them.
Oh, good. So it is through PPO.
Yes.
Very great. Fantastic. Anybody else wants to share this one?
Sir,
maybe?
yeah, I would like to.
Yes, why not?
I think, as I've already said, that I am placed in Amazon. I should be grateful for Sakshi's friend that she performed so well that the company came back for 5 recruitments. And also, there
Collaborative effort,
yeah.
right?
I would also say that there was one instance in the interview that 30 minutes into the interview, I was getting very comfortable, and the interviewer asked me a question, and it was slightly twisted in such a way that because I was so comfortable, I gave out an answer which could have been seen in a counterproductive way. And then right away his next question was, Sanjeev, such a big decision you have taken without consulting your seniors in your previous work experience. Then all the things that the college trained me, the placement process that we were put in, came into my help, that I could answer that question in such a way that I could land this job. So I would say that the college is preparing you very well for all of this, and you are industry ready, you are market ready, and you are given a lot of opportunities to prove yourself.
After hearing all of you, because you are the people, those who are facing it, I really feel that there are some of the good things, the good processes and the action which continuously are being taken. I also mention here the word is very competitive, right, outside, and there are many B schools around over there, and in spite of that we are doing so well that many of you have got PPOs. There are around 200 plus companies coming every year, and out of that around 37% are new companies as well. That shows that the people are, or the industry is attracted towards our students, which is our product over here, right? So congratulations to all of you, right?
Thank you, sir.
At the same time, that if the world is competitive, right, the competition is very high, right, it's very important for IMT Ghaziabad to ensure that we are continuously improving as well, right? So what I would like to ask you is that what we are doing differently or what we are doing continuously to stay competitive in the market, right? So maybe any one of you can take it up.
Yeah, I'll take it up, sir.
Yes.
So I think first and foremost, like Tanvi said, it all depends upon the curriculum. I have spoken to a few of my friends who have done their MBAs or are from a different colleges, and the course that we are reading right now, they have it. Shows that the course is being up to date and it's not some redundant subjects that we are doing. The course is being revised every year so that the students that are there are competitive and ready to compete with all the other colleges out there and do well in the companies. I think that is one of the things that is very noteworthy. And the next is the access to the case studies that the college gives you, the library resources that you get, and the case studies that are prescribed by our teachers gives us a very holistic knowledge on not just the Indian perspective but the international perspective too. I think these are few things that come top of my mind, which I feel puts IMT a step above everyone else out there.
Okay, good. Anybody else?
Adding on to what Sanjeev mentioned, yes, there are case studies, there are workshops, and on top of it, there are courses induced with technology. So we have multiple courses that are being added on to our curriculum, which usually have Python, RStudio in it, as Rajat and Sakshi have mentioned prior to this. So I think that really makes us industry ready. As Rajat mentioned that these all tools, these are called basic when it comes to technology. And being an engineer myself, I know that I too have been exposed to all of these tools. So getting to know all of these tools, all of the knowledge that people are equipped with, who are not even engineers here, are I think stands everyone, which it really helps stand us apart from the crowd, from the competition that we have to face in the real world.
So I'd like to add a couple of things here. So I would see this thing into three check boxes. when it comes to what we say staying competitive or staying at par
Right.
with the world. One is the curriculum, second one is the pedagogy, and the third one is relevance. From a curriculum point of view, we have courses covering things along the most emerging technologies, be it analytics, be it AI, or be it SAP, or be it a lot of analytics into marketing, HR, fintech based courses. And then we are being taught by one of the best in class faculty here. Almost every faculty who comes here is an industry veteran, somebody who has worked at a senior level in a very large scale companies outside. Like we were being taught marketing by somebody who worked as a CMO or a CEO of a giant like Zydus Wellness. So, and when this happens in a case based setting, so we initially would be like working on the case, coming and presenting our thoughts, and they give their input saying that this is how things work in the industry. That kind of helps us a lot, and that makes us a lot of industry ready. And the other part, coming to the relevance factor, we could see that there is a lot of resources, be it like IMIS, Statista, Crisil, or many other websites or web resources which are, or Bloomberg for that say, students could access and students could practice research on that.
Yeah.
And students here are so proficient using them that back in the industry during our summers, we could very well see that when we were asked to pull out some data and we were doing it in like what we say less than an hour span, people were awed. Like, here, how are you guys like we at the industry, we take a lot of time to learn these things. So from the relevance factor as well, things are very well checked. So we say, or we could say that IMT is staying not just at par with the competition, but way ahead of the competition, and keeping or making students industry ready.
Fantastic. Sakshi, you want to add?
About these courses, as I said, I come from an engineering background. So we are not only being taught the academic aspect of it, we are not being only taught the theoretical aspect of it, but we are also given the practical knowledge as well. Let's
So
say
that's what is the education versus skills.
Yes, yes. If
Right.
when we're talking about Gen AI is there in our courses,
Yeah.
it's not just that we know that what is that. What is there? We just know how to do GPT.
Yeah.
We are also being taught, we are also being made understand the large language models, how they are actually working, how you can use them if you ever want.
In practice.
Yes, if you ever want to get insights from your data, how actually you can use it as efficiently as you can.
Fantastic. I think there are multiple things which you have said is the continuous improvement and revision, updation of the course outline is number one. Then second is the inclusion of the technologies, AI, sustainability, etc. people are talking about. That's the second thing. The third thing which I would like to add is also the resources which IMT Ghaziabad is adding into its library. Right, is very updated content, and the accessibility you get on the e-library. Sitting anywhere you can access those kind of things is also coming into this. So I would certainly feel that these are the steps which will keep us, and as Shrikar said, not competitive but way ahead of competition. So that's a good point which you mentioned, Shrikar. Having said that, I'm really delighted to listen to all of the students, the kind of PPOs you have got, kind of placement, and the kind of the preparation we have for future as well. So I'll say, while you all are industry ready, IMT Ghaziabad is future ready. Right. With this one, and to end this podcast, I would like to do a rapid fire round. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
All of you?
Yes.
All right. So my question is, and it is top of your mind, 1 second and 1 word, not a sentence, right? Is how do you feel is IMT Ghaziabad placement process placed? 1 word.
I would say opportunities.
Okay. Opportunities is 1. Second.
I would say conditioning.
Conditioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Sakshi.
would say satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Okay. Tanvi.
I'd like to add meticulous.
Meticulous. Okay. Rajat.
I would say motivational.
Motivational. Being fresh, he used the right word as well. Right. Thank you so much for being here and then talking about the placement process. Fantastic. Wishing you all the very best, and to the entire batch. And I'm sure IMT will continue to excel into this aspect as well as it is doing into other aspects. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.